Good day, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all today? Hope we're all doing well. So I hope everybody saw the video of the new car yesterday. I know it was just a quick 2.5 minute clip. But we're riding in it today. And excuse the hair, but at least I trimmed the beard. The hair will be next. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. So we're just going to do a little bit of a driving vlog. So we're just going to talk about whatever pops into my head today. Nothing major. I guess we'll talk about what I like and don't like about this Kia. So, now, before I get into it, anything that I say that's negative about the car, which I don't think is going to be much, is not me hating on the brand, it's not me hating on the car itself, it's just things that I wish that it had or didn't have. So, of course I'm still learning because I just got the car yesterday. There's still things I'm trying to figure out. Excuse me. Especially with all the 2019 technology that's in this thing, which isn't a lot, I don't think. Starting off with the one thing that I wish the car did have that I can't seem, if it has it, I can't seem to get it working, but as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't have it. I wish it had Android Auto. It does not, and I don't know why. I think that's kind of strange, to be honest with you, but if it is there, I can't seem to get it working. Maybe I just gotta dig a little deeper. I might read the book later when I get time down to do that, because I really do like having Android Auto for the mapping system on the screen. Now the screen is only a 5-inch screen, which kind of sucks. That's another thing that sucks about this. It's a 5-inch screen, no Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, which I don't need Apple CarPlay because I'm not an Apple user. I'm an Android user. Android rocks. Apple sucks. But I know a lot of people are going to be, no, it's the other way around, but that's okay. Everybody's allowed to have their opinion. You like what you like. I don't judge. But yeah, well, let's see what else. It has heated seats, obviously. They're not, I don't know, I used them a bit last night and I didn't find it that great. I think my Cruise, the heated seat was a little bit better. It was slow, but it was hot. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, I just blew my head off. Hello everybody, now I'm crying. Yeah, the heated seat in the Cruise I seemed was a little bit hotter. Took a bit to warm up, but it was really warm. Like you could tell it was a heated seat, and it was heated bottom and back. This, I can't really make it tell. When I turn it on, it kind of stays neutral. It's not hot, it's not cold, it's meh. I wish it was a little bit warmer. Cruise control works lovely. Has all the little fancy buttons and stuff on here. We got, for the modes, drive mode, we got comfort, we got eco, and sport. I'm going to drive it in comfort. I like it. It rides extremely well. But you'll notice when I hit harder bumps, the camera shakes a little bit. But for the most part, it rides extremely well. Like, it's a nice riding car. A Kia Soul, I can't believe how well it rides. When I looked at it, I was like, oh, this is going to be a tough ride. But, I've gone through some of the worst roads in Oshawa where I live, and it handles it like a champ. What else? So yeah, cruise controls, trip, fuel economy, I'm still learning because I just got the car. I burned a quarter tank of gas yesterday, something like 180 kilometers on a quarter tank, which is pretty good, I think. I think the Cruise was about the same. What else? Got the hands-free calling, whatnot in it. Has one USB port, which is why I don't know if that means it's just a charging port. I would imagine if it's a charging port, it should just say charging on it, not USB, because USB would tell me Android Auto, but it doesn't seem to work. But maybe it just has Apple CarPlay in it. I don't know, but I don't have an Apple, so I don't know. Like I said, I do got to look into the book for that. Hopefully, I'll probably get to it at some point today. I've got a few things I got to do. Right now I'm on the way to Uber's head office in Scarborough. for our region and get the Cruise taken off and put the Kia on. Because as we know now, the Cruise is gone forever. That car will never be seen by me or anybody I know again. Like I said, I'm done with it. That car has been a problem since I had it 6 months in. I'm glad it's gone now. I'm glad I'm in something a little bit higher off the ground, a lot more comfortable. Now, here's the things that I do like about this car. Comfort level is, bar none, probably one of the most comfortable vehicles I've sat in, which is absolutely phenomenal. For the most part, it's like riding on a cloud, minus the occasional hard bump in the road. But city streets are city streets, right? I would love to show you the acceleration in this thing, except there's like 50,000 cars in front of me, and nobody knows how to use an acceleration lane to its full extent. Everybody pulls onto the highway doing fucking city speeds. Here we go. So that was 80 kilometers an hour to 120. A few short seconds. It's really good. Put the Cruise on here. Still learning where the buttons and stuff are. Here we go. Yeah, I really like the car. It's a 2-liter 4-cylinder. If I remember reading it correctly, it's like 161 horsepower, which is I don't know what the pound-feet of torque is. I did not see that in the when I was looking stuff up online. I could not find the pound-feet of torque, but 161 horsepower is pretty good for a little tiny, basically the small SUV, CUV, compact utility, or they call it a sport utility, whatever, compact sport, something like that. Seems to be a little loud on the highway, but I think that's just based off the asphalt and the type of tire. I can't remember what the brand is of the tire, but I'll figure it out later. It's got brand new tires on it, so I don't have to worry about that for a couple of years, I don't think. And what is all this shit in the road? Trying to think what else. Broken down tow truck instead of road. That's interesting. It's not too often to see a tow truck broke down. Some jerk off in a Chevy Traverse pacing me on my left here. So what else? Okay, so smooth ride, good acceleration, I think, anyway. Trying to think. Oh, heated steering wheel. Freaking love it. Gets nice and warm within a minute to 2 minutes. It's beautiful. I always thought the next car I was going to get, it had to have a heating steering wheel. If anything else, heated steering wheel is great. Hello, officer. Hopefully you're not noticing that I'm making a video here. Yeah, heated steering wheel is awesome. It's the whole wheel, not just certain spots. I know some manufacturers, they put it in certain spots, which is basically where you're supposed to hold the wheel. But this one, it's the whole steering wheel. It's great. Now, other than that, traction control it has. It's fine. I don't really need that right now. Obviously, I mean, the car's not a race car. I don't know why you would need traction control. Just going around the semi here. What else? You saw the screen yesterday. It wasn't a very good quality screen picture, but from what I saw in the video after I rewatched it, I was like, meh. I don't really know what else. Air conditioning. It's got 12 volt, 120 watt outlet and a 180 watt 12 volt outlet. Not sure what I'll use those for, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Backup camera, beautiful picture in the backup camera. It has those trajectory things, which I don't like. I wish I could turn them off, but apparently you can't, so that's fine. Oh, somebody's getting pulled over in front of me. I wonder what happened. else? Smooth ride. Obviously has air conditioning, but I don't know yet how well that works until it gets warmer. Right now it's still kind of cold, so. Not sure what else. Oh, fog lamps. It has fog lamps, and they work beautifully. Nice and bright. The headlights are beautifully done in this car. As you've seen, I did a walk around yesterday. It's the old style. It's the 2019. So the 2020 is a bit different and newer. But you know, I looked at the two, and frankly, I think I like the look on this one for the headlight style better than the 2020 and up. You know, but I wouldn't complain if I had the 2020 or newer, because obviously people like newer things. Let's see. I don't know where that cop is going, but she's gone. Sun visors, got mirrors in them. That one and that one, yeah. Sound system's okay. I think the Kia Forte, my 2010 Kia Forte, sound system's a little bit better. But this one's good. It's adequate. If I was going to rate the sound system on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it a 6.5. And that's great sound, but not a lot of bass to it, which I'm surprised for a 6-speaker sound system. Because even in my cruise, it was very bassy. The Kia Forte is really bassy. But now, if you're going to ask me the sound system I prefer the best between my old Cruise, the Forte, and this, I liked the Cruise's sound system a lot better. The Forte was great for bass. If I wanted, if I was listening to Eminem, 50 Cent, Tupac, stuff like that, that was great. But at times it was over bassed, and you had to constantly go in and make adjustments to pretty much every time you were changing your genre of music, which was a bit of a pain in the Forte, especially when you're driving. You're constantly going like this, trying to find bass settings and turning certain things off, because it had a hyper bass system in it for a 6-speaker stereo system. It was a bit much. The Cruise was kind of self-adjusting, I think. It never distorted, it didn't rattle the car, it was good. It was really enjoyable. The Kia, like I said, it's mediocre at best, 6.5 or whatever I said, I think is good. Love when people do that. Pull out in front of me to slow down. I don't really know what else to talk about now. I think I covered everything that I can think of at the moment. The 4-way button is kind of high. I would have expected it to be down in the console area or next to the shifter or something like that. It's really high up by the vents. If you've seen yesterday's video, you probably saw it. It's kind of a strange spot. You kind of got to reach for it. But I only had to use it once yesterday because I was pulled over to the side of the road and I had to do something. But yeah, I put it on for a minute and I was like, where's the button? It took me a minute to find it. I don't know if I should get in that lane or not now if this guy comes over and freaked. The style of the car, I really enjoy. A lot of people are like, oh, it's a boxy car. It's very much a box. My dad looked at it. He was like, oh, it's a box. It's actually got curves. They're just very, very light. It's weird. I know a lot of people don't like the Kia Soul, and I get it, and I can understand why. Because I'm going to be honest with you, when I first looked at a Kia Soul, which was when they came out, I believe in 2010-ish, 2008, maybe, something like that. I was like, that is an ugly ass freaking car. But now, I don't know. It's like everything. It just takes time to grow on you, I guess. And it grew on me. I like it. I have no reservations, no complaints about it really. But again, it's just an all-out nice riding vehicle for a little tiny CUV. I test drove the Chevy Trax, I test drove the Sportage, I test drove the little Trailblazer. I've been inside the Honda Element from back in the day, which is now gone. Honda no longer makes the Element, it died. The Nissan Cube is dead. Like, everything that's related to this vehicle is pretty much gone, except for the two newer ones, which is the Trailblazer and the Trax. And I think Ford has that Eco Sport or whatever it's called. Toyota has some CHV or something like that. I've never really driven in it. I've looked at them. They're kind of weird looking as far as I'm concerned. But you know what? Again, to each their own. That's why they have different styles for different vehicles. I think this car is a lot better looking than most of them. Now, the Trailblazer, I think, is a really sexy vehicle. But the ride quality in that thing is bunk. If I had to rate a ride quality in the Trailblazer, I'd give it a 2. You feel every fucking bump in that thing. If you don't like your kidneys, go buy the Trailblazer. Excuse me. Yeah. But if you want a nice smooth ride, ride quality in the Kia Soul for me is a solid 8, 8.5 for sure. In the city, it could be a little bit better. I think I said it earlier, but when you get into the roads that are very wavy, eventually it donkey kicks in the back a little bit. Now, it's not terrible, but it's noticeable. It scared me the first time I did. I was like, whoa, it kind of just threw me off. But, excuse me, I did not expect it. But now that I know, especially in my area, certain roads do that, I know enough to slow down a little bit so it doesn't do that, you know. But yeah, so basically, you know, I don't really have any hates on this vehicle. I have things that I wish the car had, and certain things that could be slightly better. But otherwise, fucking great car. Again, people hate on this thing. Oh, it's a Kia, they suck, whatever. You know what? I'm pretty sure in the mechanical standpoint, for my mechanic friends out there, yeah, they're probably a bitch or a bear to work on, whatever. But you can't knock the quality of these things. Like, I have that Forte. It's a 2010, and the old owner basically told me they never had a problem with that car, you know, other than basic maintenance. And it's got 195,000 kilometers on it. 1,000 of that I put on it. I got it at I think it was 193 and change when I got that car. But now, it's a phenomenal car. The Forte is great. However, it's not broke down, but I'm kind of got it off the road again. My driver's window quit working the other day, and I'm trying to figure what's going on here. I found that cop. Not sure what's going on, but they got a vehicle pulled over, 2 cruisers. So I guess maybe, I don't know. So anyway, back. Sorry, I got derailed there. Where the hell was I? Stupid ass. Ride quality. Oh yes. So Kia makes a great vehicle. I have a cousin who had the Rio. Apparently, he was a piece of shit. I don't know. I never saw the car. I never rode in the car. But if it was an older vehicle, they break down. You know, I expect stuff like that in an older vehicle to break. Okay, so here's the thing. My Chevy Cruze was always broken. Now mechanics love it. They don't care how much the fucking car breaks. They're making money, right? And I get it. So my mechanic friends out there, I understand 100% that you want that car to break down so you can make money. But when it comes to the point where it breaks down so often that it's causing debt, the car is no longer worth keeping. To me, if you want me to rate the Chevy Cruze, a 0 out of 10. For especially the reliability factor, it was fucking garbage. That car was not reliable at all. I always, even when I first bought the car, I was iffy. I never liked it, but I didn't hate it. As time grew on, I started hating it. And that's not good. If I start hating a vehicle, I don't care anymore. I will not care about a vehicle I hate. And a lot of people in my family that I live with, they saw that. When I first got the car, I tried to look after it. I, did things to it to make it mine, so it would stand out. But 6 to 8 months in, my thought process on that car was, yeah, no, I'm done. I've been trying to get rid of that car for over a year. There was always something getting in the way that would stop me from trading it in or selling it, whatever. Now, the moment I test drove this, I knew I liked it. I wasn't sure at first when the people told me this is what they had available in my price range, but I took it for a drive, and within a minute and a half of that drive, I was like, hey, this is a great little car. I can't complain, I can't fault it. I love it. I do. I love this car. Out of 10, it's an 8. It'd be perfect if it was a little bit bigger. But you know what? It's going to do what I need it to do. Point A to point B car. It's going to be somewhat fuel efficient. And I hope I get quite a while out of it before I have any issues. There's still warranty with it. I have to look at the paperwork to see what the warranty is. And hopefully it's a decent warranty. Like the Cruze never had a warranty. GM wouldn't honor their warranty. GM is fucking garbage. I will never respect GM like I used to. I used to love GM and their product and their quality. But after buying the Cruze and dealing with the fucking headaches I dealt with that car, GM can go fuck themselves. I hope GM burns to the ground. I don't know why anybody keeps buying those fucking things. They can't build a vehicle. There's always recalls. There's always things breaking. They're always breaking down. They're just not reliable. The reliability factor in a GM vehicle today is bar none fucking shit. Everybody I know that has one, minus 1 or 2 people, same issues. Just fucking bunk. There used to be 8 Cruzes on my street. Now there's none. None. Because we all had the same issues. There's several Chevy trucks on my street. They're gone. They all went to Ram. That's going to tell you something. You leave a company to go to another company, you know there's a problem. Okay? I don't know what else to say. I mean, but yeah, Chevy just doesn't know how to build a product. They don't build anything reliable. They're fucking junk. See that thing? Fucking asshole. Use it next time. Yeah, a guy just cut me off, just pulled out in front of me. You can see him right there. That fucking asshole behind me. Didn't use his turn signal, just fucking pulled right in the lane. Yeah, people are idiots. They don't know. They're not smart enough to realize that they're not the only ones on the road. Well, the horn in this thing's not too bad. I don't know if you just heard it or not, but it's different. It doesn't have that meep. It's an actual horn. I was really surprised. The Forte has a meep. And the horn in the Chevy was pretty much blown because I used it so goddamn much. There, I just hit a pothole. Barely felt it. You heard it, but I didn't feel it. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. I'm almost at my location. 25 minutes in, that's quite a while. Yeah, so I'm almost at my location. I got to do this. So yeah, you guys will probably see this again tonight when I get home. And then you'll watch it whenever you watch it. So if this video was informative and you're looking for a vehicle and you don't want a big car, you don't want a small car, but you want one that's small but big in size, if that makes sense, I definitely would suggest a Kia Soul. I really, right now, no complaints at all about this vehicle. I know I've only had it 24 hours, a little more than 24 hours. I picked it up at 11 a.m. yesterday. It's 10 after 12 now. So 25 hours and 10 minutes I've had this car. And nothing. I have absolutely no complaints at all. I need to get in this freaking lane and everybody wants to do 4 kilometers an hour. Come on, people, let me in. Go from 100 to fucking 60. I don't understand why people do that. Yeah. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, let me know. Ask away. We'll be more than happy to answer them in the comment section, or maybe possibly make a video. If you have stuff that I might need to look into, maybe about this car, let me know, and I'll look into it. In the meantime, everybody, thumbs up the video if you like the video, thumbs down if you don't. If you made it this far, go over to Kia Rocks or Kia Sucks, let me know. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. Bye for now.